Welcome, Relocation Football League fans, to another edition of Week 16 of the RFL. We got ourselves an important matchup here in the NFC West as we have the St. Louis Gunners traveling to take on the Steamers. Welcome to Memphis, home of the Memphis Steamers, as they get ready to do battle against their division rivals, the St. Louis Gunners. This is a big game because if the Gunners can pull off this victory, that will definitely boost up their hopes to be able to compete in the RFL playoffs. If they lose, however, their hopes of winning is possibly all gone. Welcome and thank you guys for joining me here in another edition of the Relocation Football League here in Week 16. We got ourselves a good matchup, another divisional matchup here between these two guys. And I can tell you one thing, the St. Louis Gunners, this is a huge game for them. And before I talk more in depth, I'm going to go ahead and shout out everybody who's here. Appreciate you guys coming through. But anyway, what's good, Young Minds Rule? What's good, Bank Heights King? Michael, your last name is long, but I appreciate you coming through. What's good, Shy Shocks for Life? What's good, Panda? What's good, Jarrell James? I know you've been waiting on a Gunners live stream game, and here your team goes. What's good? Throw the X up. Marcus, I forgot that you changed your name up on the account. What's good, Awesome Crocodile? And what's good, Lewis? Like I was saying, we got ourselves a huge game here in Week 16 of the RFL. This game really is going to depend and is going to be very important for the St. Louis Gunners to pull off this victory over the Steamers. But we already know it's not going to be that easy after a crazy upset with the Steamers knocking off the division leaders of this division, the Crusaders, beating them to a score of 34-28. So they are not going to be a light opponent. The Gunners know this. Can they pull off this victory? If not, their playoff hopes is in jeopardy. St. Louis Gunners versus the Memphis Steamers. Let's get it. So here we go. We got the Gunners starting this off, kicking the ball off to Memphis. And here he goes in the end zone as he'll take it out. And so far, a pretty good return. Nice little juke move. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and the offense will look to get started. So coming out onto the field, we got Peyton Vanderbilt. He had himself a solid win last week. His contribution to that game really helped them out, airing out the ball. And it was a great win for Memphis just a week ago. So these guys are coming in full head of steam with a lot of momentum. What's good, Alex? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So it's first down and 10. Under center here is Vanderbilt. He's going to drop back looking to pass, and he fits that one right over the linebacker for a good first down on the first play. And that is Watt on the reception to move the chains and even 10 yards on the reception. See some guys throwing in some predictions. He's got got guys saying the Gunners are going to pull off this victory. Panda got the Steamers winning this game 28-21. Young Minds Rule got the Steamers also winning 40-24. So it looks like everything's in favor of the Steamers pulling off this upset. Let's see if they can do it. Bank Heights Kings got the Gunners winning this one 27-24 in a close game. Good prediction there. What's good, Alex? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So here's a look at the Memphis Steamers offense. They were on fire just a week ago in that upset victory over the Crusaders. And more importantly, the star of the offense was running back number 44, Clem Austin. So they got to watch out for him. Shotgun here, 4 receiver set for Memphis. They're going to look to pass here. Here goes Vanderbilt taking a shot deep. And that's a guy wide open on the sideline for a Memphis first down. And that's Watt once again making a big first down catch for the Steamers. What's good, Michael? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You said you're a Seahawks fan, right? Nope, not me. I'm a Steelers fan. Probably got it confused because both the teams starts with an S. But anyway, a great catch right there by Watt, and that is going to move the chains once again for Memphis. Let's see if this defense can try to at least stiffen up to try to stop them from driving down the field. So far, it's been a good drive. And it looks like they're not scared to air it out as they'll come here in a 5-wide empty set. Another pass across the middle. And that is going to be Stanford with the reception right there. Actually, no, that's not Stanford. That's Tamani Leftwich. He makes the catch. We already know Steamers are an air-it-out type of team. And a big reason on why they won is because the ground game was working, and we have yet to see them run the ball in this game. Yeah, Vanderbilt's definitely got himself a quick release at the quarterback position. They're going to come out I formation, still not looking to run it, trying to go with some play action, and they will catch this defense. That's Clem Austin, a nice little jump cut, and he'll have a first down for the Steamers. And that was another big first down play right there to move the chains. The Steamers are moving very well down the field on this St. Louis defense. Excuse me. You said you tried the sliders. They working out for you, man? I told you, man. I worked really hard on those sliders, man. Appreciate you for trying them out. Here we go. First down and 10 for the Steamers. Shotgun for Peyton Vanderbilt. Just got 3 receivers out to his right side as he is here in the shotgun. He's going to look to pass. They send a blitz, and he throws right over top of it as he's able to connect with his receiver. Actually, his tight end, Eric Reese, for a decent gain. That'll bring up second. What's good, Kyle Robinson? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here we go, getting a look at the Gunners defense. It's been a long, it's been a long time since we've seen these guys in action on live stream. But these guys have themselves a pretty solid defense. But right now, the Steamers doing a really good job moving the ball through the air. And the strength of this defense usually comes from the secondary. Second down and 5. Here goes a little bit of an off snap and a throw. Great catch. But he is going to be short of the first down. That is another good catch right there as he's able to connect once again with his receiver, Myron Watt. And with that catch, is going to bring up third down and 3. I formation for Memphis. They're going to go with some play action. And the defense, they're on it, but he's able to release the ball. And that is going to be another Memphis first down. Peyton Vanderbilt taking what he can get, and he is 8 for 8 right now. He is absolutely on fire. He said, RFL, could you try to pronounce my city's name? Because my brother is believing you were giving me a shout out. He said, Gloria de Doi. I don't know how to say the last word right there, but look at this play right here. Another big first down for the Steamers. Peyton Vanderbilt just eating them alive, and look at the yards after catch by Bergen. That's going to set up first and goal now for the Steamers. And this defense looking a little bit atrocious here, coming back here on the live stream game, and hopefully they can stiffen up here near the goal line. Appreciate that, Marcus, man. Once I seen there was a bunch of games working back to back, and like there wasn't a single game where nothing was realistic, that's when I knew I had the perfect sliders, man. Jarrell's like, shit, I hope we come move the ball effectively. Yeah, hopefully your offense comes out better. But they get a little help right there on defense as they get backed up 5 yards for the false start. And so here they are looking to run it with Austin Clem. And surprisingly, that's his first run of the game. He only picks up a yard. It's second and goal. What's good, Bever History? What's good, Drion? Appreciate you two coming through the live stream. How's school going? It's going great for me. Academic-wise, unfortunately, we lost our playoff game a week ago. But we still had a great season. Second down and goal, and there goes a completion. And with that completion right there to Stanford, that has Peyton Vanderbilt at a perfect 10 for 10 throwing the ball. It's third down and goal, and another false start by the offensive line. Maybe it's been too long of an offensive drive, and it looks like that offensive line up front may just be a little bit too tired. And so here we go. Third down and goal. Under center is Vanderbilt. He's going to drop back looking to pass. He has to try to shoot in the end zone. He's got a guy wide open. And as perfect as he's been before that, he misses a touchdown pass right there in the end zone to bring up fourth and goal. So now they're going to have to settle for 3 instead of 6 on a great drive they were having. And so let's hope that they can at least get the field goal, because anything can happen. This could get blocked. And so good snap, good hold, and good kick. An easy 20-yard kick right there to boost them, up by 3. So good job right there for your defense. Really getting some help from the Steamers, Jarrell, because I'm telling you, it was looking kind of rough. Hopefully they'll stiffen up later on when the offense gets back out on the field. But here goes the kickoff as the Gunners are going to be receiving this one. He'll get it at the 3-yard line, and he'll take it out to the 23. You said you hope you get drafted to a solid, nice team. Yeah, this to be honest, pretty much all the teams are pretty solid in the league, though. But look at this, man. The quarterback, Jabri Jackson, has been phenomenal this season. 29 touchdown passes, looking to try to throw for over 30. He's had a fantastic season. I know he's hoped that some games were close that he could have pulled out, but still, he's had a fantastic season. And if they can pull out this win, this is really going to help them. And they'll start out with a run with Lester Gadsden, and he is going to go nowhere. He'll actually lose a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. You say you're going to Mary Hardin Baylor next week? Oh, that's what's up, man. There goes Jabri Jackson throwing for the first time today. Great catch right there, and that is going to be a Gunners first down. And that was just perfect concentration by Brady Kirkland to hang in and pull out with that reception for a first down. Looked a little bit dangerous, but we already know that Jabri Jackson, he's got a gun on him, and he slung that one in there for a first down. First down and 10. Here goes Jackson once again, right back to Kirkland, and it's another St. Louis first down. They'll get it right to midfield. You said Jabri needs to run more. Yeah, he kind of does, but I think he's playing it smart as of lately, throwing the ball and not unnecessarily running. Yeah, in my opinion, he could probably take off in the pocket a little bit more since that matches his ability. But other than that, though, he's been having a pretty solid season. The first down, they're going to run the ball with Lester Gadsden, and he will go nowhere. Once again, no gain on the play. And here's a look at the offense of the St. Louis Gunners. They've been an explosive group, of course, with their quarterback, Jabri Jackson. These receivers, they can also be dangerous as well on that outside. They may be the smaller group in the receiving core-wise, but but they do have some playmakers. Here goes Jabri Jackson, a quick sling out, but that one's going to be dropped. It's Marco Regis on the drop pass right there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a look at the Steamers defense. It actually is going to bring up 3rd down for the Gunners after that incomplete pass. Yeah, your Saints definitely did a good job getting a win against Carolina today. I was just watching and finishing out that game not too long ago. So it almost blew up, though. So they were 28-0, almost lost. Yeah, that's pretty. Here goes a shot, though. He's going to take it deep, and that was a dangerous pass by Jabri Jackson. There was 3 Steamers defenders in that area, but I guess he just was hungry, tried to take a shot, a little bit too greedy there, and that's going to stop their drive. You said, I'm saying Brockport does. Oh, I'm sorry, so you said. You think, oh, what happened? Tell me again, though, Bankheist King, who won between Brockport and them played already? Who won that game? And here goes a good punt as that one sails out of bounds at the 25. I know they were versing Del Val. I'm pretty sure Brockport beat Del Val, though. I hope they did, because Del Val, I hate those guys. But anyway, first down and 10 here for the Steamers, as they'll have the ball at the 25 and still have a 3-point lead, looking to stretch it here on this drive. First down and 10. He's going to look to pass. A throw over the middle. Took a little bit of a hard shot right there by the safety Gibson. But Watt is going to have a nice gain of 7, and it's 2nd down and 3. Oh, Brockport won? That close of a game? That's crazy. And they almost blew a 28. Oh, look at that. A missed pass over the middle. And they almost blew a 28-0 lead. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, they're definitely going to get dusted off, man, by Mary Hart and Baylor, they're going to destroy them. I already could see it coming. I know if we was in that predicament, we would not have given that up. But here we go. 3rd down and 3. It's a crucial down for the Steamers, and a nice little quick hookup with his tight end, Eric Reese, on a spot route across the middle to move the chains. He said, here comes this sharp-ass quarterback again. In fact, he's been on target for the most part. Crazy that he missed that pass earlier, but they still managed to get the first down. Here they are setting up the receiver screen. He's got a block. One guy to make miss. Nice little juke move. Still breaking through tackles, and he will not be stopped until he's pushed out of bounds at the 45. And that was a nice pickup on the screen right there by Tamani Leftwich, who had himself some good blocks right there ahead of him. Crazy juke move. He was able to catch the safety Gibson with a nice little juke to pick up a couple more yards, and he still didn't go down. Here they go with a run up the middle, as that's Clem Austin, and he'll get it to the 40-yard line for a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd down. And this defense is really struggling on trying to find the blueprint on how to slow this offense down. They're having so much success throwing the ball, and if they let that running game get going, it's going to be a long day for St. Louis. Here goes a throw and a drop by Clem Austin. And with that drop, that's going to set up 3rd down and 5 now for Memphis. Shotgun here for the Steamers. Going to get the ball looking to pass. Blitz coming off the edge, and he will have to throw it away. Great job right there. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to have to punt it. The Memphis Steamers come in with a record of 7-7. So they're a pretty good balanced team. They should have won more games than they got now. And they proved they were a worthy team and a pretty good team here in the RFL after last week getting a good victory over the Crusaders, man. So, yeah, they're a pretty good team. Yeah, 49ers definitely got lucky kicking all those field goals to beat, I forgot who they were facing. But they won by a point. I mean, that was good. Yeah, they beat the Bears. I remember now. But here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Gunners. They're going to start out with a run with Gadsden. And he'll get it to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 3. So my favorite team is the Red Dragons. I hope they draft me. Yeah, that'll be cool. Pretty cool if anybody gets drafted to the Red Dragons. They're a pretty solid team. And here they go on 2nd down and 7. 5 wide, empty set here for Jabri Jackson. He's got a 4-man rush. Throws as he gets it off to Kirkland. And they've been able to connect on every pass that Jabri has completed today. And he'll fall inches short, however, of the 1st down. All right, Kyle, appreciate you coming through the live stream, bro. And so here's a crucial 3rd down for the Gunners. How are they going to try to pick this one up? They're going to line up in the gun, though. So it looks like they may try to throw for it. Jackson's going to hand it off, though. And here goes Lester Gadsden, picking up a big 1st down to continue this drive for St. Louis. And Gadsden, he's had a rough day. 4 carries for 9 yards right now. So the defense is doing a good job plugging up and stopping the running lane. And that means that Jabri Jackson most likely is going to have to get this job done here on offense with his arm. So it's 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line after a run by Gadsden. They're going to have Jackson under center, and they'll run Gadsden out to the left side. Breaks a tackle, and he'll go down at the 40 for a gain of 3. So it looks like the St. Louis Gunners trying to establish a little bit of a running game and maybe try to set this defense off guard with maybe some play action and other trick plays. But here they go, 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3. They go right back to the ground, and Gadsden with another nice gain. He'll pick up 4. And now here once again they'll face a 3rd down situation. You said Memphis has good defense and offense. Yeah, Memphis does have some pretty good defense. They're not really known for it, though, but the past couple of weeks, they've definitely stepped their defensive game up. 3rd down and 3. They're going to run it again, and that's Gadsden once again with a 1st down. So now the Gunners going to have a new set of downs at midfield, and it's looking like an impressive drive right now. He said Gadsden has no moves. Yeah, he doesn't have any juke moves. He's more so just a guy who finds the holes and just run. I think he's more of a power runner, though. First down and 10 here for the Gunners. Jabri Jackson, he's going to look to pass this time. Four-man rush. Pressure is coming, and he can barely throw that pass off, but luckily he does to avoid the sack. That's Bentanyo who caused the pressure, and Bentanyo was an absolute monster last week against the Crusaders, racking up 3 sacks to help them win. And here goes Jackson moving around in the pocket, throwing on the move, and he finds Kirkland. Every completion he's had so far on the day has went to Kirkland, and that's going to be another St. Louis first down. And with that play, that is going to end this first quarter. Very low scoring. The Steamers on top 3-0. The Gunners have the ball, however, and are looking like they may be able to come up with some points to either tie or take the lead. He said Steamers unis be fire. Yeah, their uniforms is pretty dope. I like them. So here we go. First down and 10 here for the Gunners. They're going to have bunch formation out to the right side of Jackson. And here goes a counter run play. Gadsden's got some space. Throws a little stiff arm out there to get a couple of extra yards. And it's a nice gain of 9. So the run game really been successful for the Gunners here. Gadsden looking a little tired in the backfield there, as you can see him panting. They're going to motion Regis into the formation. Here goes Jackson. He'll complete the pass. It's a big first down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what they'll call. And that's got to kill them right there. Holding on the offense. The rookie submitted draft player, Jake Kauser, right there, getting too grabby and holding him. And they shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that, excuse me. And that's going to push him back now. Second down and 11 at the 33. What's good, Carl? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Second down and 11. Here goes a throw, and somehow a great reception and a first down, as he is able to move the chains with a connection to Marco Regis. And Marco Regis getting his first reception of the day. And it's a big one for a first down. First down and 10, lining up in the same formation. They're going to run the ball. Nice cutback, nice juke move. And he'll be taken down at the 8. Great touchdown saving tackle right there by the safety. And that's going to set up first and goal, though, for St. Louis. And look at that juke move. That was just absolutely nasty. Just caught him and put that boy on skates with that juke. And it's first down and goal here at the 8. Said this defense trash. Yeah, they are playing pretty bad right now. It's first down and goal. Another run. This one up the middle. And he'll get it to the 4-yard line. It's second down and goal. So you like the backup running back better? And look at this, a false start. They've been having a couple of back-to-back penalties here on offense, on the offensive front. They had a holding penalty, and now a false start is going to back them up second and goal at the 9-yard line. Shotgun here for Jackson. He's going to throw it. And it's a flat, easy, quick pass. It doesn't really pick up anything but just 1 yard. And so here they are faced with third down and goal. Ken Jarrell James Steamers, excuse me, I said the wrong team. Gunners get in the end zone for a touchdown here. They need 8 yards. Under center is Jackson. They're going to motion Regis. And here he goes looking to try to pass in the end zone. Pressure coming quick, and it's a touchdown as he's able to find his favorite target on this drive and of the game. And that is once again number 83, Kirkland. And with that touchdown right there, the Gunners will take the lead for the first time today. And look at Kirkland running a nice little out route. Great adjustment to make that catch. It was thrown a little bit behind him, but Kirkland hanging on to it, and the Gunners now with the lead. Yeah, that tight end's definitely balling out. And the crazy thing about it, their starting tight end is out due to injury. I forgot the starting tight end's name. It was just in my head, but I just forgot it right now. But he's also been a key weapon for them on offense. But Kirkland stepping right in nicely, making some great catches and scoring on that drive. And so here goes the Steamers getting the ball. Now let's see how they'll respond. And he'll have a good return as he takes it out to the 30-yard line. And so out to the field comes Peyton Vandervelde. He's had himself a solid game. Hasn't thrown for a touchdown yet, but he has moved the ball through the air pretty effectively on this Gunners defense. Shotgun here for Peyton Vandervelde as he has two guys in the backfield with him. They're going to send a four-man rush. Vandervelde with a quick check down to his tight end, Reese. And he is going to be taken down at the 38 for a gain of 8. And yeah, that was Jackson's 30th touchdown pass. So that was a good 30th touchdown pass, man. And in his first season in the RFL, man, he's had an impressive season, I can tell you that. Second down and 2. Shotgun here for Vandervelde. They're going to run the ball with Austin Clem. And that is going to be a first down for the Steamers. Tackle made there by Applewhite. And the Steamers getting a little bit of momentum here and will continue their drive. So first down and 10, they're going to line up two tight ends, two receivers, and Clem in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Clem, though. Here goes some good blocking, a stiff arm, and Clem is going to muscle his way down inside the Gunners' territory at the 48-yard line for a first down. And this is not what the Steamers want to happen. If they allow Austin Clem to get off, or Clem Austin to get off to a hot start running the ball, it's going to be tough to try to stop this offense. As you can already see, the aerial attack is there. If they can get the ground game going, this defense is going to have to just be stuck and lost figuring out what they're going to call, either a run or a pass play, which can set up play action and absolutely destroy a defense. And here goes another run with Clem Austin. Great read as he is able to cut it back. He had one guy to make miss, but he couldn't do it. Great tackle right there by the safety, Devontae Gibson. And with that tackle, it's going to bring up first down and 10 at the 36. What's good, Matty-O? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Says Steamers playing twice this weekend. Yeah, remember yesterday I was streaming out week 15, so this is the next week, which is week 16. But this was a big game, so I had to make sure that I streamed this one. What's good, Jay? Appreciate you coming through the stream. And there goes a quick pass out. And a loss of 2 yards as you try to get it out to Eric Reese once again in the flats. And the defense, they were all over. What's good, JP? Appreciate you coming through the live stream too. Second down and 12 here after the 2-yard loss for Peyton Vandervelde. And he's going to be under center, 3 receivers. They're going to motion Myron Watt. And here he goes looking to throw. He throws in the flats, and he's got space, and he may get in, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Steamers. A 38-yard touchdown in the flats as Higgins gets in untouched. He turns on those burners, and it was man-to-man coverage, but the linebacker just couldn't keep up with him speed-wise, and he just took it the distance, turning on the jets and giving the Steamers their lead back. So the Steamers score the touchdown. They take the lead. The extra point is up and good. So now we have ourselves a brand new score with the Steamers back on top, 10-7. And now everything relies on Jabri Jackson in his offense as he's talking with his team on the sideline, hoping to be able to take the lead right back on this next possession. And the Steamers going to kick it off. And it's going to be fielded at the 2-yard line. And that's Regis. A nice spin move. Breaks another tackle. But he will be short of the 25 as he only could get it to the 23-yard line after a 21-yard return. And coming out onto the field once again is the offense of the Gunners. They've just lost their lead after a 38-yard touchdown by Higgins. How will the Gunners respond? Matty-O says the Steamers, he got them winning 23-13. And here goes Jabri Jackson. Pressure in his face. He's got to throw that one away quickly. He does just that. And that's going to bring up second down. Shotgun here for Jackson. Bunch formation to the left side. Jackson's going to look to throw. He's got some good protection. And he's got a receiver over the middle. That's Marco Regis on the catch for a gain of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down now for St. Louis. What's good, Charles? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's 3rd down and 4 at the 29-yard line. Shotgun here for Jabri Jackson. See what they'll call here to try to pick up the first. Looks like they're setting up the screen. He's got the blocks, and it looks like he may be stopped short of that 1st down. And he is. That is a great tackle right there by Overton. He should have just ran straight and tried to power his way for a first instead of trying a spin move, trying to get too crafty there, and he ended up getting stopped right in his tracks and falling inches short of the 1st down marker. And he had the blocks right there. 2 linemen. The linemen actually ended up running into each other. And the tackle was made right there to keep him short. So that's a great play. They're going to have to punt it away. What's good, RDJ Gaming? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here goes the punt. And he'll get this one at about the 12. And a great job right there by the special teams as they'll have Higgins down at the 17. Higgins scored on the last offensive possession to give the Steamers back the lead, but out for the Steamers comes starting quarterback Peyton Vandervelde. 16 for 20, 151 yards and a touchdown on the day. He's been playing pretty solid. 1st down and 10 for Vandervelde and the Steamers. Clem Austin in the backfield with him. And they're going to look to try to set up a screen of their own, and this one is going to be sniffed out. It's going to be taken down for a loss of 2. And now it's 2nd down and 12 for the Steamers. Shotgun here for Peyton Vandervelde. Just going to look to pass. A quick throw over the middle. Nice spin by Watt. He breaks another tackle, and he'll get it down past the 30 for another Steamers 1st down. Peyton Vandervelde, man, he's been on target with these passes. And the one thing that's separating him as a good quarterback right now is his anticipation of when the receiver is going to be open. It's not like he's waiting for receivers to get open and then throwing it. He's throwing it right before they even make their break. And they're catching the ball and catching it in stride and picking up yards after the catch. There goes a blitz and a quick throw out as he's able to find Reese. And he'll pick up a gain of 6. It's 2nd down and 4 now for the Steamers. Shotgun here. Vandervelde looking to pass. Pressure is coming, and he is going to get blown up by this Gunners defense. There goes a sack. That's going to push him back to the 30-yard line and set up 3rd and 11 now for the Steamers. And this is what the Gunners need. They need to get pressure on Vandervelde. Great job right there by Dwayne Costin coming off the edge and getting the sack to bring up a long 3rd down situation for Memphis. You said anyone here an owner or coach for the RFL? Yes, Jarrell James, who was, I believe, I don't know if he's still in the stream, but he was earlier. He commented, but he's the actual head coach of the Gunners. And, of course, he's hoping for his team to come up with this victory. And there goes a back-to-back sack as Giordano, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, Giordano, comes up with a sack. And that brings up 4th down. So 2 back-to-back sacks right there on defense for the Gunners. And the Steamers are going to have to punt it away. You said you might be a coach in season 4. That's a pretty long ways to go, I'll tell you that. Season 4, that's a grip. But here we go, 4th down. They got to punt it away. Great defense by the Gunners, getting 2 back-to-back sacks, and now their offense will have another opportunity to be able to take their lead back. Nice spin move by Marco Regis. And Marco Regis gets taken down at the 35 after a return of 11 yards. And so coming on to the field once again is the offense of the Gunners. Still trailing in this one just by a field goal though. But if they can score on this drive, the Gunners are going to have some momentum. And here goes a handoff. Nice juke move right there by Gadsden, showing a little bit of what he's got in his arsenal, as he picks up a nice gain of 7. So far, he's off to a good start. 10 carries for 41 yards. As long as you got a running back averaging at least 4 yards, that's what you want. Second down and 3. Here goes a throw over the middle, and Marco Regis is going to have a first down for the Steamers at the 50. So here goes first down and 10 at midfield for the Gunners. Bree Jackson under center is going to drop back looking to pass, though. Pressure is coming, but he's able to find his tight end once again for a first down. And I can say this, man, Brady Kirkland, the tight end, coming in and starting in this game, has made a lot of big catches and plays for the Gunners here in this one. Here goes a pitch out to Gadsden, and he just doesn't have the speed to run all the way out past the defense, as he'll be taken down behind the line of scrimmage by Casey, the safety, and Gadsden is slow to get up. So we're going to have to take a timeout here, an injury timeout. Hopefully it isn't that bad. Gadsden's been having a pretty good game, but it isn't looking good. As you can see, he's up there with the trainers, and that's never a really good sign. What's good, Preston? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And so in for Lester, Gadsden comes in. Trenton McCann, backup running back for the Gunners. And they're going to give him a carry right there. And on his first carry, nice little juke move. And he rumbles his way down to the 33-yard line. And that'll set up 3rd and 8 after a gain of 3. So here we go, 3rd down and 8 shotgun. This is a crucial down for the Gunners. Bree Jackson going to handle the snap here, looking to try to pass. Pressure is coming. He's going to pitch it off, and that one almost could have got intercepted. He tried to toss it to him underhand, and luckily nobody on defense came up with that ball. He tried to get it once again to his tight end, Kirkland. A great play and reaction on the ball by the defensive lineman as he got his hands up and was able to bat that one down, incomplete. Despite not getting the first down, they do have an opportunity to kick this field goal, but it won't be an easy one. This one a 50-yarder to tie the game up. And so here he goes with a line drive, and he's got enough leg for 3. So now the score is tied up once again, 10-10. Well, actually the score was never tied up, but now it's tied up for the first time today. And that was a good kick right there to tie things up here in this divisional matchup. This is looking like a really good, solid game. And we are closing in the end of the first half. So this one's going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. He's got himself a head of steam on this return, but he gets blasted by Leroy at the 26-yard line. And the offense going to trot back out onto the field. And so coming out onto the field is the Steamers offense, looking to try to retake their lead as everything is knotted up at 10 apiece. It's still got the Steamers winning this one, 28-21. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't watch the Steamers and Eagles game right now, but I'm pretty sure they're still going to be playing once this stream is over. And by that time, it should be crunch time, probably like 4th quarter. So that's going to be fun to watch. But that's a big first down pickup right there for the Steamers, and we have reached the 2-minute warning in this one. The Gunners know that this is a big game, but the Steamers are definitely a worthy opponent and have the ability to knock off the Gunners here to shut down their playoff hopes. As far as the Steamers know, they cannot make the playoffs. They are 7-7 and 3rd in the division, and you know they could get a good win here, but no, they won't be able to make the playoffs. The Gunners have a chance though, but they have to come up with this win. And there goes a nice catch by Eric Reese, but that's a short gain, only 2 yards. And now it's 2nd down and 8. Yeah, David Jones definitely did rip up the Pioneers defense when they versed each other. And look at that, a false start by the offensive line up front. And so with that false start up front, That's going to back the Steamers up 5 yards, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 13. Second down and long here for the Steamers. He's in a shotgun formation. He's got 3 receivers out wide. They're going to send 4 men, and he's going to throw over the middle, and a hard hit, forcing the fumble. But the Steamers luckily fall right back on it. And he's injured after that shot. I mean, that was not expected. I mean, that was a pretty big hit he just took right there. And he is now with the trainers himself at Stanford. He may not be able to return in this one. That was a big hit. Luckily for the Steamers, they fall right back on it. It's 3rd down and 7. Got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, but they're setting up the screen. It's not there, and Vanderfield has got to throw it away. And with that, that's going to bring up 4th down and 7. The Steamers got to get the ball right back to the offense of the Gunners. So here goes a good punt. It bounces just outside the 5, but it rolls its way in the end zone. And the Gunners will have offensive possession at the 20-yard line. And here's a look at Jabri Jackson on how he's performed today. Pretty solid. 11 for 16, 105 yards, and a touchdown. No interceptions. So he's been handling the ball pretty well. They're going to come out 5 wide empty set here as he'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to look, throws over the middle, wide open is Marco Regis. And Regis is going to be taken down at the 35 for a 1st down for the Steamers. So keep mixing these teams' name up, but for the Gunners, I mean. Yeah, 2 pretty big injuries so far in this game. 1st down and 10 here. Bunch formation to the left side of the offense. Jackson again looking to throw, and that one's going to be off target. Try to go in the area of Brady Kirkland, his tight end he's been connecting with. And that one was just off target and hits the dirt, incomplete. Second down and 10 here. Shotgun for Jackson. He's going to look to pass again, moving around in the pocket. And he's got a completion as he is able to move the chains after a 6-yard reception. Well, not, he didn't move the chains, but a 6-yard reception right there by Rutledge. Rutledge coming back from injury. Coming back a little early. Here goes a deep shot, and that one's going to go incomplete. He looked like he had the guy, but he should have thrown that ball more so on the line to have that one be complete. Instead, puts too much air on it, and Regis cannot come up with the catch. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Gunners, and they are going to have to punt it. And you can see right there, he had a good read. He saw he was winning on the deep route, but you got to put that more on a line. The safety was a distance away, and luckily J.T. Casey was able to come across and make a play on the ball. That would have been a big 1st down for the Gunners. Yeah, the QB for the Gunners, man, Jabri Jackson, he is a big quarterback, standing at 6'5", 200 and I believe like 30-some pounds, so he's a big guy. And here goes a punt by the Gunners, rolling in the end zone for a touchback. And so the Steamers, with 49 seconds left and 2 timeouts, have a chance to possibly score before the end of the half. If not, we're going to be knotted up at 10. You say you think game of the year was the 1K subscriber game? Yeah, that game was definitely lit. I remember this. It was a Celtic Tigers game. I forgot who they were versing, but that game was lit. 1st down and 10 here. As he awaits the snap, he's going to look to throw. That one almost intercepted. He had several chances to pick it off, but he just couldn't hang on to it. A dangerous pass right there by Peyton Vanderbilt. Tried to squeeze that one in to Tamani Leftwich, and luckily that one didn't go the other way. So after the incomplete pass, it's 2nd down and 10 for the Steamers. And here goes a pass attempt, another incomplete pass as the defensive line does a great job getting their hands up, and that's going to be batted down. I believe that was the linebacker, actually, Ruddy coming up and getting his hands in the passing lane and batting that one incomplete. So now it's 3rd down and 10. A big 3rd down for the Steamers. And a crucial 3rd down for the Gunners. There's only seconds left, but they could possibly get this stop real quick, get a timeout, and possibly score. So they do get the stop. They have 2 timeouts left after burning one, and there's 38 seconds left, which sometime will be ran off after the return. He said, my favorite game is Bulls versus Pioneers because of my player performance. Yeah, David Jones definitely had himself a stellar performance in that game. If I can remember, I think he had 166 yards in that game. That was a good rushing game for him. And he had himself a touchdown. And here goes a punt, as this one's inside the 20. And he'll be stopped at the 28-yard line. So the offense of the Gunners with 28 seconds at the 28-yard line. That's a lot of 28s. It's going to come out onto the field. Jabri Jackson, 13 for 20, 126 yards. Still hasn't thrown any more touchdowns yet. And still has taken good care of the ball without any interceptions. And so here we go. 1st down and 10. I formation. With just seconds left, they're going to just run the ball here. And here goes McCann rumbling his way down to the 35-yard line. And the Gunners going to burn a timeout. What's good, King Basketball? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Yeah, the Bulls defense is definitely really good. Lead the league in sacks in the RFL, and they're just really good at getting pressure on the quarterback. So 2nd down and 3 here for Jabri Jackson and his offense. 24 seconds is on the clock. He's going to go with some play action as he'll look to air it out. Pressure in his face. He throws, and it's intercepted by the Steamers. And they'll have the ball at the 48 with 2 timeouts. So now with that pick, the Steamers may have enough time to be able to at least get a field goal to take the lead before the end of the half. And that was a pretty bad throw right there. We already know that Jabri Jackson, he likes forcing things. And he's got an arm on him, so a lot of these guys are like Brett Favre. When you got an arm on you, you try to take a lot more risky throws, and right there he just overshoots his guy, throws it right to the safety, and he gets the interception. So now this defense got to try to close things out to make sure that this game is tied at 10 before this half is over. Shotgun here for Vanderveld. They're going to send a blitz. Here goes a completion, and he just gets destroyed by Ruddy. And that's only a 2-yard gain. They'll burn their 2nd timeout. 1 timeout remaining, and there's 12 seconds left on the clock for Memphis. And here goes Vanderveld again looking to pass. Time still ticking. He's going to throw, and a great play on the ball as he got his hands in the passing lane. And that one falls incomplete. 3rd down and 8 now for the Steamers. So how big is Jabri Jackson? Jabri Jackson is 6'5". He's pretty much the equivalent of Cam Newton. I think he's 6'5". Actually, I said he was 230 something. He might be 250 something. So he might be around the same size and height as Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton's 6'6" though, but either way, he's a big guy. Shotgun here, 3rd down and 8. They're going to motion a receiver. They're trying to set up the screen. He's got the blocks out there. And he'll go out of bounds at the 44. There's no way they're going to be able to kick a field goal from here. So most likely they're going to try and Hail Mary to end out the half. You said you have the you meant to say Condors? Yeah, I think you meant to say the Condors. So you got the Condors winning the RFL championship. And they could be a pretty solid team. They still have to make sure that they stay in the hunt though. So they got a big game against the Elks this week. And if they lose, they can hurt their playoff opportunities. So 4th down, they're going to go for it. Here goes a throw, and that goes incomplete. And so that is going to be the end of the first half. Everything tied up here at 10 apiece. He said, I would like my tight end to get drafted. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy draft, man. I know there's going to be some guys who aren't going to end up getting drafted because of so many submissions into the RFL draft. But it's going to be a fun experience if your guy does get drafted for everybody who submitted a player. But here, looking at the stats, the highlights, of the game, the Steamers were up by 3 points, a field goal for quite some time until The Gunners were able to cap off a touchdown with Brady Kirkland. And then the Steamers answering back with this 38-yard touchdown pass out into flats to Higgins, getting stuck on these names. And then after that, it really wasn't no scoring. It was just really good defense by both these teams, coming up with sacks, as you've seen right there on that play. And same deal. I'm going to show another sack, but that's pretty much it. It's been a really good defensive game all the way. And we are going to head into the second half. The score pretty much still at 0-0 because we're tied up at 10. And so any team still with an opportunity to win this one. The Gunners going to get the ball here to start it out. Going to get it at the 5-yard line. Here goes Marco Regis. Juke move. He gets to the 25, but there's a flag, and it's going to be on a return team. So that's going to back them up as Emmanuel Morton, the tight end, doing too much. And so instead of being at the 25, they'll be at the 16. There goes a handoff up the middle. You said how to submit a player. Go to my website, relocationfootballleague.com, and they'll have an application there for you to fill out where it says, I believe on the top tickers, where it says enter the draft. You click on that, it'll pull up an application. You just fill that application out, and I'll have all the information I need to have your guy into the draft. There goes a pump fake by Jackson. He's got to be careful. Almost gets sacked there again by Bentano. I think it's Bentano. Might as well say it like that. Keep saying like Ben, like he's got an E in his name. But it's Bentano right there, forcing the incomplete pass, getting some good pressure. Third down and 9 for the Gunners. Jackson going to drop back, looking to pass. Pressure in his face. He had to check it down to his back, but McCann couldn't hang on. And that's going to fall incomplete. So now it's 4th down and 9. And the Gunners on their opening drive are going to have to punt it. He said, yeah, existing. I do think that upset from week 14 really made my opinion to the Red Dragons. Yeah, the Red Dragons are a really solid team, man. Really solid team. So here goes the punt as the Gunners give it right back to the Steamers. And he gets smashed up by 2 special team defenders right there as they'll have him down at the 28. So this game's still tied up at 10. It's a 3-and-out. Great defense by the Steamers, and the offense going to come out for the first time here today in the first half. Excuse me, the second half. Does Memphis have a great tight end? I'm not sure. He's pretty good. Can't remember who it is, but I know they got a pretty good tight end. There goes a quick throw and a completion, and that is going to be Myron Watt, who's going to move the chains for the Memphis Steamers on this slant route. That was a great catch right there. Way to hang on to that catch in traffic. Linebacker right there, and you get an opportunity to kill a receiver on a slant route, you got to deliver a harder hit than that. And because he didn't bring it, that catch is going to move the chains for a first down for Memphis. Shotgun here for the Steamers. Vanderbilt's getting some pressure. He throws. He's able to get it off. And Clem Austin is going to be taken down at the 49-yard line for a nice gain of 9. And so that'll set up a nice, short, easy 2nd down and 1 for Memphis. Can they pick up this first down? This defense has got to be able to stand their ground. They've had some trouble trying to stop this offense of the Steamers. But both defenses for both teams have been doing pretty solid all game. Here goes play action. And an easy check right down to the running back, Austin Clem, finding his way across midfield and moving the chains once again for the Steamers. And with that, it's going to be first down and 10 at the 38. And he was just wide open on that play action fake to set himself up in the flats. A nice little running back check route. Catches it and gets up the field for a big first down. Shotgun for Vanderbilt. Again, he's going to look to throw. Here goes a pass and a nice catch, as there was a great break on the ball, but he's able to hang on to it. That's Tamani Leftwich. Leftwich has been making some big catches for the Steamers. And right there goes another one to move the chains once again on this drive. Said Pioneers need defensive prospects. Yeah, the Pioneers, I do feel they need some help on defense. Their offense, in my opinion, a little bit needs some help too, as far as probably trying to find a receiver. And look at this catch right here by Eric Reese. He had coverage draped all over him, but somehow he managed to come up with that grab. That's some great concentration right there by the tight end. What's good, Mark? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Have ourselves a good NFC West divisional matchup here between the Gunners and the Steamers. And we got ourselves an all tied up game, but the Steamers making a case to try to score to take the lead back. And here goes some pressure. Vanderbilt getting hawked down, and he is going to be sacked and brought down at the 26. That's Vickers who comes up with the sack, and that is the third sack on the day for this St. Louis defense. And that was a great job also in coverage. Nobody able to come open for Vanderbilt. Good pressure up the middle by Vickers, and he ends up finishing it off with a sack. I got to say, in the playoffs, man, a lot of teams are definitely going to have to watch out for your team, Mark. The Huskies are a dynamic team this season in the RFL, man. They were good last year, but this year, really tough team. 3rd down and 10. Here goes Vanderbilt looking to pass, throws, and he's got a guy open for a first down. And that is a big catch to move the chains once again, as he is able to connect with his other tight end, Scott Bergen, for another Steamers first down. He said Vanderbilt has 3,000 yards passing now this season. Yeah, he's had a pretty good, solid season. He's been one of those accurate quarterbacks of the season, man. He's throwing the ball extremely well here in this game. And the Gunners are going to have to be careful here as they're backed up near their own end zone. First down and goal here at the 5. Going to have Vanderbilt under center. They'll run the ball, and he'll go down at the 2. What's good, Destructor Rex? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's always showing my support, G. Appreciate you, everything. Appreciate you for being here, Mark. Really means a lot, my guy. I'm telling you. Enjoy having everybody here in this RFL action. And we got ourselves a really good game. The Steamers could pull off a second upset here in the season, back-to-back. And here goes Austin Clem finding his way in the end zone, and the Steamers will retake the lead. That was a great drive by the Steamers. Peyton Vanderbilt getting it done with his arm, and Clem Austin capping off the drive with that touchdown run just of 2 yards. And he didn't get touched by a single Gunners defender there. He found his way through, bumping through his own lineman. They did a good job protecting for him up front. And with that touchdown, here goes the extra point to put them up by 7, and it's good. So the new score, Memphis Steamers on top of the St. Louis Gunners, 17-10. What's good, Deshaun Watson? Appreciate you coming through. Said, dope, appreciate it, man. He said, who do I think will win? As far as who I think will win in this contest, I don't know, man. It's really hard. But I got a feeling that the Gunners may be able to still pull out this victory. I mean, they know this game is important, and I feel it's going to be at some point that they're going to be able to turn up and find themselves back into this game and possibly win. But first down and 10 after the return by Marco Regis, and they'll have possession at the 24. He said Vanderbilt is an underrated QB in my opinion. Yeah, he's definitely an underrated quarterback in the Relocation Football League. They are a pretty good football team, though. He is a pretty good quarterback, excuse me. But, you know, we already got some other quarterbacks in the league that we already know are the top dogs. So Peyton Vanderbilt is making the case after the game he's having today. First down and 10, they're going to throw the ball and get it out to the tight end, Kirkland. And looking at Kirkland today, stepping in for their injured tight end. He's got 7 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. Dreon says the Steamers are winning. I mean, this could definitely go either way. If the Steamers do win, I won't be surprised. Here goes a counter run play, and there goes McCann. Almost gets close to picking up that first down. Looks like he's just inches short. We're going to say he's a yard short. And that's going to bring up 3rd down now for the Gunners. And so here we go, 3rd down and 1. Can they pick up the first down? They throw over the middle, wide open, and he gets drilled. He juked right into that hard hit. But luckily, he was able to hang on to that ball. That's a tough shot by Bowden. But he does pick up a Gunners first down, so good job by him. He said, what's my favorite NFL team? My favorite NFL team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. He said, RFL, what happened to Hunter Mackey? Hunter Mackey, he's pretty good, man. The past couple of weeks, though, their offense of the Riverhogs have been struggling. But they still are a pretty good group. And we already know Hunter Mackey, he's a beast as well. Won MVP in the RFL a season ago and is still on top to win it again, to be honest. And here goes a run of 7 yards by McCann. McCann's been doing a pretty good job here as the backup running back, taking over for Lester Gatson, who has still yet to return in this game. So here we go, under center I formation. Goes a throw, and this one is going to be off target. And with that incomplete pass, the Gunners are now going to be faced with a 3rd and 3 at the 47-yard line. So they have to try to get this ball across midfield if they want to continue this drive. All right, Destructor Rex, I'll see you. Appreciate you coming through. So 2nd down and 3. Under center is Jackson. He's going to look to pass, stepping up in the pocket, throws, and he's got a receiver open for a first down. And that's a great sideline catch made right there by Antoine Bowden. It actually sounds, is it Antoine Bowden? That's actually an NFL receiver's name. Yeah, Antoine Bowden. It's not Bolden, but it's Bowden. But a good catch right there by Bowden. And that's a first down for the Gunners. Yeah, Drake Crowell's the real deal, too. He was a monster this week on that last stream, man. 30 of 32 passing on completions. He was an animal. And he definitely helped his team pull out that victory. But the defense really on that last defensive touchdown that they had, that really helped them win. They still had a pretty close game. And it's crazy that he was 30 for 32 and still had a low score of only 17 points, only scoring 1 touchdown, which he only had 1 touchdown pass. 2nd down and 10. Here goes a counter run play, and it's to McCann for a loss of 3 as he'll be met by Meggett. So that's a great job right there by the defense. Able to sniff out that counter run play action, and he gets taken down for a big loss. So now they are facing a big 3rd down situation. 3rd down and 13 at the 45-yard line. Here goes a pump fake, play action, deep shot, and he sails it out of bounds. And I felt that Jabri Jackson could have actually stood in the pocket at least a little bit longer and tried to find somebody open. Instead, he got a little bit pressured and just threw it away. And so that's going to end the drive of the Gunners, and they're going to still be down by a touchdown. And so here goes the punt. This one angling towards the left, and it's a good punt as he pins him inside the 20 at the 18. You said, am I live streaming the draft? I'm trying to find a way to do it, but most likely I won't be able to live stream the draft. I might have to do it just like I did it last season, which is just me uploading it, so that way I can actually have my 3D announcer. So that would be big time. But I'm working on ways that I could probably live stream it. But here goes a forced fumble as Costin comes up with a sack. And unfortunately, they don't come up with the ball. But fortunately for the Steamers, they fall right back on it. And Dwayne Costin, he's been a true threat at that defensive end position for opposing offenses. And right there, he comes up with a big sack, almost forcing a turnover. Second down and 21 after the sack. They're going to motion leftwich. And here goes Vandervelde looking to pass. Quick throw. He's able to find his tight end Reese. And he gets it out past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now they are faced with 3rd and 5. That was a nice, good corner route right there. And good pass by Vandervelde to catch him right in stride. as he turned up the field for some more yards. It's 3rd down and 5 though now here for the Steamers. Ball here at the 22. They got to get it out. Pass to the 28. And here he is looking, throwing, and he's got an open receiver and a Steamers 1st down. And so they're going to move the chains. They were faced with a 2nd and 22. 2 big plays through the air. And they're going to continue their drive. You said after the draft, I sit down and added the prospect. Yeah, after the draft, what happens is the players that get picked up, I already know to substitute them. So with my presentation, you're not going to see any of Madden's draft presentation because we already know it's horrible. It's just like, if you want to know how the draft's going to be, though, just go to my draft video. I already have it up on my channel. Just type in on YouTube, RFL draft. It should come right up. But yeah, it's not going to be no type of draft presentation like Madden. It's going to be my own presentation where it's real, like it looks like a real NFL draft. And at that time, I didn't even have half the equipment that I got now as far as mics and stuff, so it's going to be even better quality this upcoming draft in February. There goes a nice run by Clem Austin, and he picks up another 1st down for the Steamers. Shotgun here for Vanderveld as he'll look to throw. Quick throw, it was short, but he does manage to reach down and make the catch. And with that completion, Vanderveld is over 300 yards. He was actually over 300 yards to reception before. But still, he's having a fantastic game in this one. His team is up, looking to get 2 back-to-back upsets over their division rivals. Beat the Crusaders 34-28 in last week's contest. Looking to knock off another division rival here, knocking off the Gunners, hopefully derailing their playoff hopes. And there goes another run by Clem Austin as he is going to move the chains once again for the Steamers. And this defense has really struggled on trying to find ways to stop this team from making big plays. The running game is starting to work for the Steamers, and here they go, a good throw. Not really a good throw, a great catch though by Eric Reese, reaching out low and catching that while still on the move. And that's his 10th catch of the game. Right there, he picks up 6 yards, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Steamers at the 39. That was a nice little out route. Breaks the tackle right after making the catch. That was just a great play right there by Eric Reese. So 4 more yards they're going to need for a 1st down after the 6-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 4. Shotgun as Vanderveld's going to look. He throws one up, and that was crazy. He got flipped trying to make that catch, and luckily he aired that one high enough where it was incomplete. He had 2 defenders in that area. 3rd down and 4. Here goes some play action. He's going to look, throws over the middle, and the dig works as that catch is made for another 1st down. Tamani Leftwich getting busy here in this game. You said, can you get traded? As far as trades goes, man, you can't. I got to figure out how that's got to work though, because guys can't just switch up teams like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a starter for the Pioneers, man. They're not going to want to trade you. So, you know, realistically, I doubt you'll be able to leave the Pioneers. Just got to hope that you guys grow and become a better team and possibly compete in the AFC North. Of course, we know that's a tough division with the Dreadnoughts and the Bisons. But, yeah, I doubt you'll be able to get traded, man. That team needs you. That is a good play right there to close out the 3rd quarter. Here we are in the 4th and final, as the Steamers are looking to extend their lead before the end of this game to put them up by 2 possessions. And there goes another 1st down. He connects with Eric Reese, and it's 1st and goal now at the 6. Shotgun here, and here goes Vanderveld looking, throws, and it's a touchdown. The Steamers able to stretch their lead by another touchdown as he is able to connect with his receiver in the corner of the end zone after a nice corner route ran to put them up by 13 with an extra point waiting. And that was just a nice route ran there by the receiver Adebali as he came up huge to close out an impressive drive by the Steamers. And man, Peyton Vandervelde has just been looking fantastic in this game, completing with his receivers and making some big plays through the air. He's really been on target. And with that kick, they are up now 14 with the score being 24-10. This is crazy because the Gunners, their playoff hopes is kind of on the line here. They might not be able to make it if they lose this game. They can come back. We still have pretty much a whole final quarter here left to go. But they got to get things rolling here on offense. Yeah, Ryan Brinker was definitely taking a lot of hits today in the game. But here we go. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line. Jarrell says, I want to trade for Vanderbilt. Shoot, who knows, man? He might, if that was to happen and he was to go on your team, who knows, he might even not as play as good, you know. But, I mean, he is a good quarterback. Jabri Jackson's a good quarterback, too. But, I mean, I don't know what's going on. It seems like the only guy getting open for him is the tight end. And Kirkland's been having himself a good day. And, Jarrell, you have the opportunity in this draft to pick who you want. And I can tell you what, you need some receivers, in my opinion. I don't think you got good enough receivers that can get open constantly. So, hopefully, you can find a steal in the draft or something like that. I feel that you guys need a receiver, a good receiver threat to really make things pop offensively. Right there, a missed pass by Jabri Jackson, as he could not connect with Kirkland, again. As he was off the mark, threw it just a little too high, and now it's 3rd down and 2 for the Gunners. Shotgun here, and here he is setting up the screen, and he couldn't get out the backfield. He was held up right there, couldn't get out of the traffic, and with that incomplete pass, it's going to bring up 4th down. And so here they go, looking to punt the ball in the air and boot this one as far as they can, hoping the defense can get a stop, because if they give up another touchdown, this game is over. And there goes a good return as he gets it from the 16. Nice juke move. And he'll get it to the 33. And so coming out onto the field is the offense. Here's a look at Eric Reese, the tight end. He's been making some big catches. 12 catches in this game. Doesn't have a huge amount of yards, though, but he's been making some big catches here all day for the Steamers. Shotgun for Vanderbilt. And there he is going to look to pass. He's got good time. He's going to throw the ball, and that's going to be a catch. And it is complete. They say he had 2 feet in bounds. And that is Myron Watt. Myron Watt has had himself a great game. 7 catches, 85 yards. He's been making some big catches for the Steamers. And right now, Peyton Vanderbilt is on fire, man. He's completed 40 out of 50 passes here in this one, so he's 80%. And here goes a run with Clem Austin. He'll be taken down at the 44 for a short gain of 2. You said, why don't you make storylines? That would be interesting. Yeah, I could. I mean, the thing is, it's just so much work I got to do everywhere else since I do all this on my own. I try to make storylines on my website. I'm thinking about actually bringing those, but you know, it's just I don't have the time. I wish I did not run this league into the college. So I definitely learned from my mistake. That's why I want to make sure that I got season 3 kicked off and started by next year in March. And if I do that, I'll be able to at least be able to, you know, just focus on school and everything else while I'm in college and football. Like, so instead of, you know, having to worry about, you know, uploading videos and things like I had this season. This season could have actually been over, and we could have actually had the season start in January. But because of college, things really got backed up. The 3rd down and 1. Here goes Vanderbilt looking to pass. A throw over the middle and a nice play on the ball by Ruddy. That one goes incomplete. And the ball's going to be at the 37-yard line. Wonder if they're going to attempt to try to kick this field goal. If they get it, they'll be up by 17. That's 3 possessions. And I don't think that the Gunners might not be able to return in this game if they complete it. I meant if it's good. Can't complete a field goal. Well, here they are. They're going to try for it. 4th down and 1. Ball at the 37-yard line. This is going to be a 54-yarder. There goes the snap. A line drive kick. And it falls just short. He was just a hair short from making that kick. And coach is happy about that. And so now that gives the Gunners an opportunity to still be in this game and good field position as they'll be at the 44-yard line. This offense has got to make something happen though. So here we go, 1st down and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun here for Jabri Jackson. He's got 3 receivers. This is a crunch time possession for the Gunners. There goes a reception by Kirkland. Keep getting his name mixed up. I was thinking about another receiver with an 83 number. But he's caught 9 catches for 93 yards on the day. Definitely been the go-to target for Jabri Jackson. And that is going to set up now a 2nd down, excuse me, and 4. What's good, Cito Torres? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, man. And so a 2nd down and 4, looking like they're going to set up the screen here, but they're on it. He'll be brought down for a loss on the play by McCrary. And this Memphis Steamers defense has been a tough bunch the past couple of weeks. And yeah, it definitely seems like it. Jabri Jackson doesn't seem like he trusts his receivers. And that's why he's going heavily to the tight end. He's about to make something happen here. He should have tried to roll out of the pocket. Now I see what you were saying, Jarrell. I mean, definitely feel like Jabri Jackson should try to make more things happen with his feet. And after that chop block and that defensive end going down, he should have tried to at least try to roll out the pocket. And they feel they have no choice but to go for it right here. So this is a big 4th down. They're going to try to go for it off the arm of Jabri Jackson. He's going to step up in the pocket, takes a shot, and he couldn't hang on. And man, I honestly do not think that was a good decision to go for it so early. I guess they felt they had to. Jabri Jackson, his pass is going to fall incomplete. He had his hands on the ball, but Marco Regis gets his legs swept right from underneath of him by Nesbitt. And now that is going to bring up a new set of downs and offensive possession for the Steamers. It looks like they're going to pull off with their 2nd back-to-back big upset win. If they can score another touchdown, I'm going to call it, it's over. 1st down and 10 here in the backfield all by himself. A quick throw. He throws it a little bit too quick. Hits the tight end right in his face mask. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. You said you want an NBA RFL league. You know what? I was thinking my man Howard is trying to do that. But, you know, I suck at 2K, so that's why I don't buy it. I feel I could do like a basketball type league thing. I was trying to let Howard do it, but, you know, I don't know what he's been up to. Looks like he's been pretty busy, so he hasn't really quite had time to go on with his simulation basketball league. Well, I wonder, would you guys be interested in basketball, 2K, possibly a simulation football league here on my channel? Sounds very interesting. Something I could probably do. But the only problem I have with that is I don't know too much about basketball like that as far as penalty techs and fouls and stuff like that. I really don't know all of that. And I already know that the simulation names are going to be like long and weird as crap. I already know that it's going to be like Wislavich or some kind of last name like that. You already know there's got a lot of basketball players with crazy German or just England names. It's crazy. And here they are. They're going to fake the kick. And he's going to throw it up. Intercepted by the safety Gibson. So the defense gets the job done. I'm seeing guys saying yes. So yeah, okay, it seems like you guys would like a 2K created league, but I gotta think about it, you guys. You know, I gotta probably practice on that. I actually got enough money to buy 2K today, so I might just give it a try, see what happens. Change this channel's name to Simulation Sports. Sounds like an idea, man. And so here we go, first down and 10 at the 4-yard line. These guys are in dangerous field position. They're going to motion trip to the right side. There goes a handoff, and McCann is going to be met at the 5 for a short gain of a yard. And so second down and 9. Under center is Jabri Jackson. They got to make something happen here on this drive. There goes another handoff to McCann, trying to get themselves away from their own goal line. And now they're faced with 3rd and 6. Yeah, he definitely shouldn't have intercepted that one. But let's see if the offense can move the chains. They will. And so now they have a new set of downs as he's able to connect with his hot tight end, Brady Kirkland. And with that pass, Jabri Jackson has passed for over 4,000 yards in this season. But of course, he doesn't care about that. He just wants to come out on top and win this game. First down and 10, Jabri Jackson. He's got good protection. And here goes a completion over the middle as he finds Marco Regis. Still plenty of time for the Gunners to come back into this game. They've got to try to find some successful ways to move the ball. Like I said, the Gunners, they got some okay receivers, but I feel like if they had just slightly better ones, this offense would be unstoppable. Second down and 1 here. Jabri Jackson going to look to pass again. He's going to throw it. Throws it into the flats, and that right there should have been some unnecessary roughness as he tackled him while he was out of bounds, but they don't call it. And that is Stringer getting his first touch of the day, moving the change for the Gunners. He said, yeah, I miss you, Bill. Ha. So here we go, first down and 10 after the completion. They're at the 33-yard line. Shotgun for Jabri Jackson. He's going to look to try to air it out again. Pressure's in his face, and he finds McCann. And so McCann going to pick up another first down for the Gunners. And this offensive drive looking impressive. They came all the way from the 4, now down to the 45-yard line. Can they cap off this drive with a 96-yard touchdown? Okay, I ain't mean it like that, 96-yard touchdown, but a 96-yard touchdown drive. Let's see if they can do it. Jackson again is feeling some pressure. He's going to take off with his legs, and he tries to throw it. I don't know what Jackson is doing. He usually takes off in that situation. He would have been able to pick up the first down right there, but I guess he felt he could make that throw, but that wasn't a good idea. And it looks like Jackson is really hesitant to try to run the ball on his own. And as he's done all season, I mean, he's been a big threat out of the pocket. But in particular in this game, he just doesn't seem like he wants to run it out of the pocket. Shotgun here for Jackson. He's going to look to pass, second down and 10. He's got good protection, throws. Nice catch. But it looks like he's came back a little bit too far for that catch. It's only a short gain of 2. So now they're faced with a 3rd and 8. And like I said, if they want to keep their chances high at trying to come back into this game, they have to score on this drive. It's 3rd down and 8, and they're going to need a big play to happen. So here we go, 5 wide empty set. They're going to rely on Jabri Jackson to try to pick up the first. He's going to throw. He's got pressure coming around the edge, and he throws it out of bounds. So he felt he couldn't find anybody open. That was some good pressure off the edge once again by Batanio. And the Gunners are going to play it smart. They're going to punt it away. Hopefully their defense can get a stop. They don't want to keep this going. So here goes a kick as it angles out of bounds. That's not a good kick at all, really. And I don't know why he's hyped up. I mean, that was a poor kick. He might as well have just kicked it in the end zone for a touchback to put them at the 20. Instead, a short punt puts him at the 28-yard line. So first down and 10 here. Shotgun. Goes a handoff. Clem Austin still on his feet. And he's still on his feet. Gets it to the 31-yard line. And looking at Clem Austin a week ago, we talked about his performance. A stellar performance, as you can see. This week, not too much involvement, but his team is up. So they've been doing a great job on game planning for opposing teams. And this looks like they might pull out their second big win back-to-back. Here goes another run with Clem Austin. And he'll be taken down for a short gain of 2. So third down and 5. Shotgun for Vandervelde. They'll look to try to get this first down. Can they get it? Here goes a throw and a receiver that's open. Nice juke move. And they are going to continue to run down the clock. Adebali on the reception, coming through on the slant. And that's going to have them be able to run more time off this clock here. And they're going to look to pass it. Here goes another big throw. He finds his tight end, Eric Reese. He gets it all the way down to the 34. Eric Reese, a stellar performance today. 13 catches in one game for 89 yards. So here goes a handoff and a nice run by Clem Austin. He gets it down to the 25-yard line for a gain of 9. And now it is second down and 3 for a second down and 1. I don't know what I was talking about. For the Steamers, I formation. They're going to motion to Monty Leftwich. And here goes a throw. Interception by the Gunners, and that was much needed. The Gunners have all 3 of their timeouts. They get the turnover that they need, and they have to score, and score quickly. And that pass, he just threw it too early. There was some miscommunication there. Bergen still in his route. And that was a huge pick by Scott. And now the Gunners still have themselves a chance. So here we go, the Gunners with possession at the 17-yard line. Shotgun for Jabri Jackson. This is a big drive for them. They need 14 points, so they're going to have to score 2 touchdowns very quickly here if they want to try to send this game into overtime. Here goes a throw and completion to Marco Regis. And he's going to be down at the 36 after a gain of 9. So we're closing in, getting closer to the 2-minute warning. Jabri Jackson in the gun. Going to look to pass here. Jackson going to throw over the middle, and once again he's got an open receiver. It's McCann. So they're moving the ball a little bit effectively here, but they got to hurry up and get down the field. They haven't reached the 2-minute warning yet, so they're not quite running their 2-minute offense. Here they go, most likely the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Shotgun for Jackson. Once again, looking to air it out. He's got good protection. Checks it down to McCann. But he throws it just a little bit too high, and he only picks up 3. And with that play right there, we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Gunners have the ball, but they are still down by 2 possessions. And they're still way down on their side of the field at the 38. They've got to hurry up and score. So here we are heading into the final 2 minutes of the game. The Gunners are down by 14 and they have the ball. They have to score quickly. If they can score quick and they got all 3 of their timeouts, they could have a chance to tie this game up. Here goes Jackson looking. He's going to gun it in there to McCann. And they're going to run that 2-minute offense, trying to save those timeouts. Looks like they're going to rely on an onside kick if they can score. Here goes play action. Jackson going to look to try to throw. He's got all day. He's going to take a shot deep and intercepted by the Steamers. And that right there should do it. Damian Doss comes up with the turnover. And that, who knows though. They have the ball at the 1. They say he didn't get in the end zone, so this is going to be some crazy field position. Look at that catch though by Damian Doss. I don't know how he came up with that interception, but that was a huge interception. It was a risky pass. Jabri Jackson, like I said, he's been making some risky throws here as he's made all season. And he pays for it right there with an interception. But the Steamers are going to be backed up at their own 1-yard line. So they've got to be careful. If they give up a sack in the end zone, that's not going to be good. So under center here. They're going to look, run the ball, and he is going to move them away from the end zone. And now the Gunners are going to have to burn timeouts. And this game is, I'm calling it, it's over. There's a slim chance still, but I doubt they'll be able to pull off this comeback. Everything's got to go perfect and right for them, which hasn't happened all game. The Steamers just need a yard to get here. If they pick up this first down, I think it's over right there. And so they do. As they run Austin Clem, they'll burn their second timeout. Now 1 remaining for the Gunners. Man, this has been a good couple of weeks for the Steamers, man. The fact that they knocked off the Crusaders and beat them like they did, and then the next week, another division rival, the Gunners, who knows what's on the line. They know that they have a playoff shot. And look at this run, though, by Austin Clem. It's a race between him and Gibson. And it looks like Gibson's not going to win it. And he's going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Steamers. An 86-yard touchdown run by Austin Clem. And that will make him rush for over 100 yards and 2 back-to-back games. And that definitely put the icing on the cake. Great read right there, and great jets by Austin Clem. He had to outrace Gibson, and Gibson tried his best to catch up to him, but he just didn't have the speed to get there, and that is going to end this game. What a game by the Steamers, man, pulling off this upset. Another upset back-to-back. I mean, that's big time. Both in the Division II. I mean, that's crazy. What's good, original YouTubers? Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Been a while. I think you've been in the streams before. All right there, the extra point is good, and the score is 31-10. Man, this is showing just how good the Steamers truly are. And with this win, they'll know they'll at least won't have a losing season this season. And possibly they'll have a winning season if they can win their last game of the season. And so here goes the return. And he gets it out to the 27. This game is over for the Gunners, man. And they've got to feel hurt after this loss, man. This was a big game that they needed to win. They couldn't get it done. Jabri Jackson really struggled in this game with finding open receivers. Receivers weren't getting open. The only guy getting open for him was his tight end, Brady Kirkland. Other than that, everybody just could not get open. And here goes Jabri Jackson. He's just going to look to throw it out, and there goes Kirkland on a reception. That was a dangerous pass right there. But a great catch by Kirkland. He's been making a lot of great catches in this one. We're going to run the 2-minute offense and at least try to score before this one's over. Play action here by Jackson. He's rolling out of the pocket, and for the first time today, he's actually going to take off with his legs. He should have been doing this. And he'll go out of bounds across midfield at the 43. I haven't paid attention to the comments, but you said something about Mexico City Aztecs. What did you talk about, Drian? Are you trying to come up with some basketball, simulation basketball team names? Here goes a throw, and he takes a hard shot. He can't hang on to that one. It was a tough catch that had to be made, and he couldn't come down with it. And so now that brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Gunners. 47 seconds left. They just want to be able to score at least one more touchdown before this one's over. And here goes a throw out to McCann, and he'll be brought down at the 40. So here they are facing a 3rd down situation again. It sounds good. It does sound like a really good name. 3rd down and 6. Here goes a pass by Jackson, and that one is off target. Both quarterbacks threw over 50 times in this game. That's a lot of aerial attacks from both teams, and the Gunners just know when to call it quits. They're going to punt it here, and the score is going to stay right where it is at 31-10. I mean, this was an excellent game by the Steamers. 2 back-to-back big games. I mean, that was just fantastic. You said Alaska Oilers. That sounds like a pretty good name, too. I like that. Alaska Oilers. Like I said, man, I think I got money to buy 2K. I mean, I do got enough money to buy 2K. But I got to probably work on my commentary if I want to bring you guys simulation basketball, a simulation basketball league. And if I do bring one, I got to start out small like I did with the Relocation Football League where I had 16 teams. Basketball, I'll probably go with like 8 to start off or something like that. But yeah, it sounds like a pretty good idea. I'm kind of interested in it. I got to learn a little bit more about basketball, though. I usually don't watch basketball that much. I used to be a basketball player, but I was more so a street ball player. Like, I didn't really know anything about the rules like that or nothing, and I really didn't watch NBA all that much, so got to work on that if I want to bring that to you guys. But that is the final play of the game. The clock hits 0, and the Steamers come up with their 2nd big win in a row as they will improve to 8-7 on the season after knocking off their division rivals, the St. Louis Gunners. This was a game that the Gunners knew they had to come up and win, but they just couldn't get it done. The Steamers showing the great momentum like they had just a week ago in their upset victory over the Crusaders. And once again, they put up another 30-piece as they beat the Gunners here 31-10. It was a fantastic game. Peyton Vanderbilt was slinging the rock all day. Austin Clem getting it done on the ground and then capping off the final touchdown of the game, an 86-yarder here on this highlight that you're seeing where he went in the end zone at the last second. But man, this team looking hot. Hopefully next season, even though we know they aren't going to be able to compete in the playoffs, but hopefully next season the Steamers can make themselves a run, hopefully in the playoffs. Look at the post-game stats. They led in every category and was tied up in the last one in turnovers. Look at Peyton Vanderbilt's number. He threw for over 400 yards and was over 70%. Was at 75% on completions. And that is just crazy. But before we get into the statistical breakdown, of course, I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments before I roll out of here. This was a good final game of the day. You see Orlando Masters. That sounds pretty good. You said, how about Frankfurt Universe? I don't know what a Frankfurt Universe is, though, but that sounds pretty crazy. Sounds more like a university. You said that's football. Texas Trains. I don't know too much about that. Barcelona Dragons. That sounds pretty interesting. Could have some cross-country teams in here. No, and I'm not talking about track. So Madrid Monarchs. Germany Germans. Man, I don't know about that one, Cito. That one sounds too similar to the country. Let me see what else. Said, would you create a separate channel for basketball simulations? I might. I actually might. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I might just want to keep this channel though, in particular for the RFL. So I might just stick with this channel for football and then creating another one. But I still got to think about it. I think I might want everything on one channel, but who knows? You said a blowout, bro. Yeah, blowout at the end. The Steamers coming out with another upset victory, man. This was another big game for them. You said China Geezers. Okay, hold up. China Greasers. I don't don't know about that one either. Toronto falls. Sounds pretty cool. Said my player better go #1 overall. It depends though, man. It's really first come, first serve if you don't have highlight tape. But you know, it depends on your backstory and the attributes that you got for your guy, and what prospects that are in the draft on Madden that your player has to sub in for. So like I said, the way I do the draft, some players in the draft I have to match your players with the guys that are available. So whoever fits your player, like as far as the type of player they are, like a mobile quarterback, and you submit a mobile quarterback, depending on your ranking amongst mobile quarterbacks, that's where you'll go and submit for that guy. So that's how it goes. I still see a bunch of names being called. I don't want to read all these out. You got nice game. Definitely was a good game. Everybody saying good game. What's your favorite RFL team? My favorite RFL team is the Dreadnoughts. I'm not sure if he was asking me or everybody, but my team's the Dreadnoughts. Kansas Tornadoes. Okay. Pittsburgh Steel. I mean, that's too similar to the Steelers, man. The Gunners didn't play good. Yeah, the Gunners really didn't play all that well here. Awesome. Crocodile. Definitely agree with you on that. Offensively, they just couldn't get the job done and finish out drives. So I love your channel. Appreciate that, Carl. But I'm caught up on the comments. So with that being said, let's go into the statistical breakdown of this game. See, I'm gonna leave, bro. Good night. Okay, Carl. Appreciate you coming through, man. As always, I hope to see you in the next stream that I'll have. But looking at the quarterbacks, Peyton Vanderbilt was absolutely on fire today. He threw 58 passes and completed 44 of them. Had a QBR rating of almost 100 at 99.8. He had threw for over 400 yards with 420, 75% on completions, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 interception. And Jabri Jackson was a little bit of the opposite there. He had a rough day. He was 58% on completions, throwing 30 of 51, a 60.7 QBR, 237 passing yards. He had 1 touchdown pass, but he threw 2 interceptions, so that really cost those guys. He just couldn't get it done, but I wouldn't say it's really all his fault. He couldn't find any receivers open. It was a rough day for him. And then running the ball, Clem Austin, that 86-yard touchdown run really helped out his average, but I mean, other than that, you take away the 86 yards off of this, he still had a solid game. The guy averaged 9.7 yards a carry, close to 10, 2 touchdowns on the day. And like I said, a long 86-yard touchdown run, 17 carries for 165 yards. This guy was a beast. Then looking at Lester Gatson, he was doing pretty solid before he got injured. He had 11 carries for 40 yards. And ever since he got injured, in came Trenton McCann, and he only had 10 carries for 37, so it really wasn't all that great for him on the day, backing up Gadsden. But both backs really didn't do all that great, I would say. Receiving end of things, leading and receiving yards, the tight end is the only guy to have over 100 yards receiving for everybody, but for the Gunners, he led in receiving yards. It's the tight end, Brady Kirkland. He had 11 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown. And then the top receiver for the Steamers was also their tight end. 13 catches for 89 yards was Eric Reese. And no touchdowns. Myron Watt had himself 7 catches for 85. No other big performances. As far as other guys who scored, Rashad Higgins had 1 touch, making 1 catch for 38 yards and a touchdown. And Cornelius Edebali had himself 3 catches for 32 yards, and 1 of those catches went for a touchdown. Looking at the defensive side of things, leading in tackles was Ben Ruddy. Had himself 14 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss on the day. Leading in tackles for loss, it was a bunch of guys with 1, so nobody really stood out in that category. And in sacks, Dwayne Costin had 1.5, and his team had a total of, looks like 4. Yep, had a total of 4 sacks. So, big day for them defensively, getting those sacks, I guess. Other than that, they really struggled. And interceptions on the day, Everett Scott had himself a pick, the outside linebacker for the Gunners. Damian Dawes had the game-winning interception. At the end, really wasn't a game-winning interception, but it was a big interception for the Steamers. Brandon Kraft had a pick, and so did Devontae Gibson. And so that's going to do it there for the stats. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys' comments before I roll out. I forgot to say what's good to you, Alexander. I seen you came in, but I forgot to say something. He said, "Oh, I try." He said, "Arizona cactus." That sounds pretty weird, but yeah, we could definitely think on some names in the future for the basketball teams and things like that. Sounds pretty interesting. Not saying I'm gonna bring it to the channel quite yet, because I still got to finish out the RFL, and there's a lot that I got to do with the RFL alone. But I figure when the RFL season is over, after season 3, basketball definitely sounds like a pretty good idea for the rest of for the off season of the RFL. But you said and I don't think I'll ever stretch the basketball league though to a high amount of teams though. It's going to be a short amount of teams, but definitely you guys already know how I do with commentary. I'm definitely going to boost it up and make that game as hype as possible if I do it. What's good, El Dialdo? Appreciate you coming through. He said, "Dang, I'm late." It's all cool, man. You can always go back and watch this stream, and hope to see you in live stream in the future. Oregon Orgies, can I help out the basketball league? Basketball is my favorite sport. Yeah, we can keep it. We can get in contact. Awesome Crocodile. Definitely can talk about some things, and I might, mess around, I gotta figure out. Yeah, it's a lot that I gotta do to get this basketball league started, though. I want to make sure that I got things set up like the RFL with a website and everything like that too. So that's why I said that's gonna take a lot. So I'm definitely gonna have to try to. But not with only that, get a website and not have too many teams in the league to start out with, so that way I can bring it to you guys faster. So yeah, it really seems like I'm going to do this basketball thing, guys. So I'll definitely be able to do it. You said, do you only stream? For the most part, I do stream, but I do put videos out there too. My channel does have some highlight and trailer videos of the league, and I also do have highlights of games that I don't stream. So yeah, but for the most part, this is a streaming channel. So yeah, that's really where I usually what I usually do, of course. But I also make videos too. But you said take your time, bro. Yeah, you already know I'm going to make sure I'm not going to just jump on the scene without making sure everything's right, like having the website and everything. But yeah, caught up with the I forgot to say I'll see you, Preston. Appreciate you coming through. But yep, caught up with the comments, man. It was another upset here as Memphis pulled off the upset. I said upset twice in the same sentence, but it was another big upset for Memphis as they were able to knock off the St. Louis Gunners with a huge score blowout, besting them by a deficit of 21, beating them 31-10 in Memphis. I mean, this was a huge game for them. 2 back-to-back wins. They got something to be proud of for how this season went, regardless of them not being able to compete in the playoffs. But they made some big games. They won some big games, I can say that. But that is going to do it here in Memphis. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. And I will see you guys next time for some more RFL action, as I'll probably be streaming more games of Week 16 later on in the week. But that's it, and I'm out. Peace.